How are you spending these days right now?
Well, good morning, Thor. Nice to talk to you again. And you and I were kidding off the air. Obviously, I have my Logan Boulet Green Shirt Day T-shirt on, and you have your Hockey Night in Canada Baby Blue. The last of my Baby Blues went to rest with John Allen Cameron. He was buried in it. John Allen was a singer from Cape Breton. My mom and dad loved him, and so I gave his son Stuart the jacket for the funeral, and it's one of my favorite memories, of course. So In Conversation is a show that I'm doing in addition to under house arrest, cooking, and trying to get in 1,000 or more steps a day, but just getting various friends together. As an example, the first show, poor Ron MacLean. Sorry we showed the Gretzky goal for the 8 billionth time, but and I'll get Kirk on, and that's the idea. Friends across Canada who have interesting paths and journeys to share, and just simple stuff about how we go through COVID-19. And that particular interview with Gretzky and Hayley Wickenheiser was incredible because Hayley is spending her time right now in ER in Toronto. She's a med student and she's been deployed, and she told a story of a 20-year emergency room doctor who was breaking down, and she took her Olympic experience and spoke to her and said, no, it's okay. We are in our Olympics obviously right now, and it's very hard, but under pressure you're going to sink to the level of your training. You're going to be fine. And she talked this woman through a tough day. And Wayne Gretzky came off the interview and he said, oh my God, I felt inadequate. I was embarrassed to be on with her because Hayley is right on the front line of the medical community. So congrats to Hayley Wickenheiser, and that's the gist of the show.
That's incredible, Ron. So it's been on for almost a week. It's on Sportsnet's Facebook and YouTube channels, also on sportsnet.ca, and it will be available to listeners on the Sportsnet radio network following the online edition. Tell us about the show last night, who you featured, and give us a little preview because it's on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So who was on last night? Give us a taste of Wednesday and Friday's lineup.
Last night was just two close friends, each of whom won Stanley Cups with two different organizations, Adam Graves, the Oilers, and the Rangers, and Brad Richards, a dear friend, won with Tampa and Chicago, and each of them were really connected to the medical community through their work in hospitals. So that was the gist of that show. And tomorrow we have Adam Vancouver, an Olympic champion and now Member of Parliament for Milton, Ontario. And that's kind of cool because Olympians, by definition, have to be very selfish in pursuit of the gold medal, very insular in their thinking, and yet Adam was never that. He was always thinking of the larger community, very socially conscious in the way he approached his Olympic career. And he's being partnered with Jim Cuddy. They're dear friends. Jim Cuddy, the singer of Blue Rodeo and of the Jim Cuddy Band. And he also is very politically acute. You don't want to be in a debate. He's the sweetest, softest guy with the voice of an angel. But you want to talk sharp-tongued when we get into politics, that's Jim Cuddy. So it'll be interesting to see how the two of them coexist they're about 20-minute chats, Thor. I know our attention spans are shot right now during coronavirus and all that we're experiencing. So trying to keep it brief, but I think we'll get a few nuggets out of each and every chat because that's where wisdom's usually found.
Well, we always learn something when we chat with you, Ron. Thank you. All the best, and we'll be tuning in Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays for In Conversation with Ron MacLean. All the best to you.